Hello, everyone, and good evening. Welcome to learn more about Park Lane Jewelry. My name is Kim Craddock, and for the next few minutes, I'm going to be talking to you about Park Lane Jewelry, everything that we have to offer, why now is a great time for you to consider joining this wonderful company, and so much more. My name, like I said, is Kim Craddock. I'm a senior division leader with Park Lane Jewelry. I've been with the company for a little over 5 years, and I'm thrilled that someone has invited you to tune in tonight. That means that they think this might be the perfect opportunity for you. So, before we get into the meat of Park Lane, let me tell you a little bit about my story. So, let me just start by saying that I have never been in direct sales before. I have never been in sales at all before. Way back when I was a teacher in the classroom, I loved it. I taught third through sixth grade. I was an English teacher. It was very fulfilling. And then I started my own family. My husband and I decided that the best thing for us to do would be for me to stay at home. And so for the next 12 to 15 years, I stayed at home with my children and I built a life around them. And I got really involved in my kids' school. I got involved in volunteer work. Those of you out there who are moms and who get involved in the schools and community know that that quickly can become a full-time job. And that's exactly what it became for me. And so I filled my time with all of that, and it was wonderful. Now, fast forward to about 5.5 years ago, my son was a freshman in high school. My daughter was in middle school, and I started to realize that as their time at home was going to be coming to an end, my time and what I did with myself was going to be changing. And I started looking for my next chapter. I'm really thankful that I started then while I was still heavily involved with my kids and their activities, because it really gave me something that I could build as they started leaving the nest. So I looked around. I didn't think I wanted to get back into the classroom again. I'd been out for a really long time. And so I started to look for different opportunities. The opportunity for Park Lane was presented to me, and I really decided to take a hard look at it. Now, like I said, I've never been in direct sales before. I've been approached by a lot of other companies to join, but it was never appealing to me for various reasons. Their compensation plan, their requirements for sales, their requirements for inventory collection, things you had to have within your home. It just never appealed to me. And I didn't want that pressure of having to perform in that sales space while still maintaining my family and all of my volunteer work. So Park Lane was presented to me, and it checked every single box. We're going to get into the nuts and bolts of that in just a few minutes, but it checked everything for me. It was a wonderful opportunity. The company is led by a wonderful giving family, and all of the comp plan was something that was appealing to me. And so when my kids were still in school, middle school and high school, like I said, I started this journey with Park Lane, and I started slowly, and I've built over the last 5 years. And now I have a great business that I can run on my own. Now, my son is going to be a junior in college this year, and my daughter is going to be a senior in high school. And although I'm fully into my next chapter, doing this for me and for my family, I am still able to have the flexibility to go and visit my son in college. We love to go to college football games. He's at the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner to anybody of you, any of those of you who are out there and are familiar with that. I'm in Dallas, so it's an easy drive. I can still go see my son. I can still go to the football games that I love. And my daughter's a senior in high school this year, which those of you know who have had seniors in high school, it's a very busy year. And my schedule allows me to still be able to do everything that she does on my time frame while still building in plenty of time for my Park Lane business. So let's get into a little bit about what I'm going to talk to you about tonight. That's my story. I don't know what your story is, but we're going to talk about lots of different things. And I'm sure you'll be able to find that part that is right for you. So we're going to talk about why direct sales. We're going to talk about why jewelry. We're going to talk about why Park Lane. And we're going to talk about why now. Why is now the perfect time for you to join? First of all, why jewelry? Jewelry is simple and it is fun. You do not have to have any prior knowledge about the product. We love to wear jewelry. I can talk to you about the jewelry I have on today and tell you why I love it. Anytime we purchase anything, you can tell someone why you love it. So it's simple, it's fun. There's no prior knowledge needed to sell jewelry. It also is a consumable product. Customers will buy over and over again. I have customers that buy 1 week, and then when we have new releases, they buy the next week. I have hostesses that want to host 1 month, and then when new things come out and new friends want to shop, they want to host again because our hostess rewards are so good. And I'm going to talk to you about that in just a few minutes. So it's a consumable product. People can never get enough with it. Jewelry, clothes, things like that. Also, jewelry just brings joy. It makes you feel good when you put it on. You put on a beautiful pair of earrings, some necklaces, a fun bracelet, even to go to the grocery store. You feel put together for the day. It makes you feel beautiful. It just brings people joy. So that is easy to relate to other people. It's easy to sell to other people because they want to feel that joy. And women want to feel beautiful. And we love compliments. And jewelry is the #1 compliment getter that we put on our body, right? So that is another reason to sell jewelry. It's easy, it's fun. Why Park Lane? Like I said before, I've never been in the direct sales space before. Lots of other companies and sales representatives from those companies have approached me throughout the years, and I always turned it down. Why Park Lane? Well, I decided that I was going to partner with the best that the industry had to offer, and Park Lane is truly that. This August, in just a few weeks, we're going to celebrate 68 years in business. In 1955, the company was started by the Levine family. It is still family owned and operated 68 years later. 20 years ago, the founders sold the company to 3 of their 8 children. And so now Scott, Mark, and Art all run the company together. And so it's family owned and operated. It has never been sold to other investors. We have 0 investors. We are cash rich. We are debt free. Let's talk about when the pandemic hit in 2020. Park Lane Jewelry grew over 500% during the pandemic when most other companies were shutting down. That's when my business really started to thrive because I could work from home. And let's face it, that worked with my schedule and all the other obligations I had. So this company stands the test of time. In good economic times, in difficult economic times, Park Lane has stood the test of time. There is security in that. There's comfort in that. And the family continues to operate the company in a way that will continue to be successful, listening to their workforce, understanding what's going on in the world, making quick changes and adjustments. During the pandemic, we pivoted hard to change our business. We were in home. People were coming to us in their homes and we were bringing our jewelry to them. When the pandemic hit, that suddenly stopped. Our team pivoted really hard to make the shift to 100% online. And guess what? Park Lane Jewelry and its founders and its the sons that run the company now, they all came along with us and pivoted with us to ensure that we could continue our business, giving us the resources that we needed, giving us the programs that we needed, giving us incentives to be able to offer to our customers and hostesses that would make them want to shop with us during a time when everyone was fearful and unsure. So that stability, that right there, that commitment to its workforce is another reason that I really love Park Lane. Now, let's talk about some of the things that Park Lane does offer that other companies in this industry don't offer. First of all, we have an amazing customer program. And I'm betting if you're watching this video tonight that you've probably shopped with Park Lane before. Whoever recommended that you watch this video probably has sold you a piece of jewelry or 2 from Park Lane. And I would venture to say that you have probably taken advantage of our customer programs, and that's our customer sale. You cannot beat the discounts that you get when you purchase Park Lane jewelry. You don't have to pay full price for all of your jewelry. In fact, you only pay full price for 2 pieces. 2 full price items, those are your least expensive items. And then you can select up to 4 other items that are more expensive and get them half price. No other company in the industry does that. No other company in the retail world that I have seen does that. They may have a buy one, get one, but your more expensive items are the ones that you pay full price for. And then you get discounts on the less expensive items. That's what everybody else does, but not Park Lane. At Park Lane, the pieces that you pay full price for are your least expensive items. After that, you get discounts on your more expensive items. And of course, you know, we have customer specials on top of that where you can get bonus items for just $30. Those are items valued up to $200 that Park Lane allows us to sell to our customers for simply $30. That's huge savings. Nobody else that I know is offering that kind of savings. So people love our customer sale. People are also very comfortable partying virtually. Like I said, during the pandemic, we pivoted. We went 100% to online basically overnight, and people didn't know what was going on. Now, 3 years later, everybody knows what it means to party virtually. Everybody knows what it means to have a Facebook party. Everybody knows what that means now, and they're familiar with it and they're comfortable with it. So our hostesses are excited to have an online Facebook party. Our hostesses are excited to have messenger parties. And our team gives you the resources to be able to do that simply with ease. We don't make up our own content. I don't have to make up my own party posts. All of that is provided to us. All you have to do is plug in, get the resources, and use them as you like. It's really amazing. And also, as you know, we can get our hostesses free jewelry, hundreds of dollars in free jewelry. So if you've never hosted a party before, let me be the first to tell you that typically our hostesses earn between $400 and $500 in free jewelry credit. Now, other companies out there are going to offer you some free pieces or half price pieces, but I have never seen one that offers over $400 in free product with qualifying shows. And because it's jewelry, and because people love to shop it, and because people love to party, the jewelry, again, sells itself. People love to buy it. And your hostesses will automatically get those qualified shows. They're going to get up to $400 to $500 or more, typically on most parties. That's appealing. That makes it easy to book parties. So if you're worried about that, which I know a lot of people have fear, nobody's going to party with me. First of all, they will. Once they get some Park Lane jewelry into their hands, they're going to want more, and they're going to want it free. And you'll be able to offer that to them because with their qualifying show, with their friends shopping, they'll be able to get all of that for free. Now, let's talk about the compensation plan at Park Lane. There's lots to talk about with Park Lane. Why do you want to join Park Lane and not another company or anything else for that matter? Our compensation plan can't be beat. This is something that really attracted me to this because if I was going to work and I was going to sell and I was going to put my time into it, I wanted my time to be rewarded adequately. My husband agreed. And so the compensation plan can't be beat. With Park Lane, you earn 30 to 50% commission, depending on what level you are. So coming in, you will automatically earn 30% commission. That is typically $72 to $73 72 to 73 cents on the dollar, whereas most companies give about 35 cents on the dollar. So we really have a great compensation plan. Park Lane has us earning commission on our customers' purchases. We can earn commission on our own purchases. So when you decide, if you decide that you want more jewelry that you want to purchase on your own, which obviously there's no requirement to do that, but if you decide you do, you get commission back on that. So it's an automatic 30% discount or 35 or 40 or 45 or 50, whatever your level is, you can earn that commission back. Now, speaking of that, let's talk about our direct appoint program, because with the direct appoint program, if you've ever been in the industry before, like I said, I'd never been in direct sales before, but I know a lot of you watching this video tonight, you may have experience in the direct sales space. If you do, Park Lane honors that experience. Again, this is something that's unheard of. We don't know of another company doing this, but Park Lane does it. It's called our direct appoint program. The person that referred you tonight can tell you more about this, but basically, you'll give some information about the type of team that you had at your previous company, about the volume that you had every month in your sales, and then Park Lane will bring you in at a level that is comparable to the level you were at with your other company. Nobody else does that. We believe that your experience matters, and we want to honor that. So if you do have experience in the direct sales space, contact the stylist that referred you to this video tonight and let her know about your experience, and we'll get you on the road to coming in at possibly a higher level, but certainly the level that you left your other company with. So that direct appoint program is a wonderful tool to use if you have experience. Another thing I want to let you know, like I said before, you keep your paycheck in your pocket at Park Lane. We have a rich rewards program that every single month you can earn hundreds of dollars in free jewelry based on how much you do in volume. Every single month, I get my jewelry for free now because, like I said, it's just a domino effect. People are buying the jewelry. People are continuing to party with the jewelry. Your commission is great. The rewards that Park Lane offers is fantastic. Our Rich Rewards program affords you to be able to claim some of that jewelry on Park Lane's dime and keep your paycheck in your pocket. So the Rich Rewards program is another reason that I really loved Park Lane and decided to join. I'm not required to buy a certain amount of inventory. I'm not required to keep anything that I don't want to keep. Everything that I have is jewelry that I've either earned or decided to purchase on my own on a whim, because remember, I get commission back on that, so I get a discount immediately. But I decide what I want to purchase. I decide what I want to get with my Rich Rewards program, and Park Lane doesn't make any kind of expectations on what that will be. They don't have any requirements for that. So I keep my paycheck in my pocket. Another thing that I loved about Park Lane is that there's no sales minimums. I know a lot of other companies require you to sell a certain amount each month, especially if you're at a higher level to maintain that level. Let me tell you that Park Lane does not have any kind of sales requirement. You can do as much or as little as you want every single month with Park Lane. When you start to rank advance, which you will, because people will want to join you and people will want to buy your jewelry. Once you start to rank advance, you never lose that level. So if you move up a rank and get a pay raise, you never lose that, no matter how much you do one month to the next. There are no sales requirements. Like I said before with my story, that really appealed to me because when I started, I had limited time to devote to my business. I wanted to be able to start the way that I wanted and then build as I went. Now, some of you are going to come in and just kill it and go gangbusters, and we definitely want that. But if you're someone like me who might be thinking you might need a little bit of a slower pace, just know there are no penalties at Park Lane. There are no, deterrents from doing that kind of business. All they offer are incentives for doing well. And if you don't reach the incentive, that's okay. There's always next month, but you never lose your place at Park Lane or your rank once you start to rank advance. No punishment there, no quotas, no minimums ever. That's really appealing. We also have other programs like the Mercedes car program. For qualifying stylists, we can get that Mercedes, and you have two choices. You can take the Mercedes or you can take a cash payout. Now, I have a car that I love. I didn't feel like I needed a new car when I hit the Mercedes car program. So guess what? Every month, that money just goes into my paycheck. And then if you have a car payment on your other car, you can use it to pay for that. So the Mercedes car program is another wonderful program that Park Lane offers. And once you qualify for that, that's another thing that you don't lose. You always have that Mercedes car program. Now, you might not always hit it every month, but you always have the program. And so Park Lane, again, is not going to punish us. They're only going to give us rewards. The other thing I want to mention that Park Lane offers is travel. If you love to travel, Park Lane is going to be the company for you. We have 2 trips offered to us a year. That's right, 2, not just 1, but 2. When I started Park Lane, I thought I would never be a trip earner. I think most people come in and it probably seems really daunting to you to even think that you would be able to earn a trip. Let me tell you that I now earn every single trip. And I don't plan on missing another one because they are so good. The first trip I ever earned was to Bermuda, and then the pandemic hit. And so we weren't able to go to Bermuda, and I didn't know what was going to happen. And then one payday, all of a sudden, I got thousands of dollars just added to my account because Park Lane paid me back for that trip. They paid me back for the trip. And any trip that you earn, you can take the trip or you can take the cash buyout, which is a really, really great option. When Park Lane sends us, they cover so much more than other companies do. They cover airfare, which most companies do not. They cover our hotel. Most of our meals are taken care of. You can really go on a Park Lane trip, relax, and feel like you are being treated by the company because they do. I've been to Key West with Park Lane. I've been to Kona, Hawaii. We just got back this spring for Tacoma, Hawaii. In September, I'm getting ready to go to Cabo, Mexico. In the fall, in the spring of 2024, I've already earned a trip to Paris, France. I'm so excited. You have the opportunity with Park Lane to earn 1 or 2 trips. So my husband and I both go for free. And for Paris, I'm adding on my kids and paying for them to go, which is going to be a great experience because, like I said, it's my daughter's senior year in high school, my son's junior year in college. We're so excited to take our kids to Paris, and Park Lane is paying for my trip and my husband's trip. So this is a really wonderful opportunity. So if you love to travel, Park Lane is definitely the place for you. And guess what we're working for right now? Fall of 2024. Park Lane is going to be going to Ireland, and I will be going with them. So if you love to travel, now is the time to join Park Lane because you are getting in at the beginning of this trip contest period. Everyone has a chance to earn the trip. Whether you've been here for 1 day or 10 years, whether you are at the beginning stages level or you have rank advanced up to a higher level, it doesn't matter. Everyone at Park Lane has a chance to earn the travel trips. So if you love to travel, this is great for you. And I will say it's become a lovely perk for my husband and me as our kids have gotten older and we have more flexibility in our schedule to be able to travel. But even if we couldn't go, Park Lane would give us that cash buyout, which is amazing. So why now? Why would you want to join Park Lane now? After everything I've said, I just have to say, why not, right? Why wouldn't you want to join? With jewelry being an easy thing to sell, partying online, working from the comfort of your home. This is my office. This is where I do all of my parties, right here, while my family is around me. When I'm done, walk out in my home and there's my family waiting for me. So much fun to be able to do it from the comfort of your home. Flexibility. You make your schedule doing as much or as little as you want. It's your time. You can do whatever you want. So now is a perfect time because you can do it whenever you want. And even if you're fearful, I totally understand. I don't think anyone has ever come into this industry or into this business without fear. Fear can motivate us to do better, but never let fear stop you. Fear, my friends, is a liar. We can do hard things. We can do new things. Like I said, I was a teacher before. I'd never been in sales. I guess I was selling English and math to my students, but I've never been in direct sales. And I have learned and loved to learn this industry and how it can help people. So now is the perfect time for that. Even if you think I'm too busy with my kids or my other job, many of our stylists have full-time jobs and do this as a side gig. What's a little extra money every week? Why not? What's some free jewelry to be able to wear to your day job? That's a lot of fun. And so a lot of people really find that they enjoy that. So now's the perfect time. If you love to travel, if you need a new car or Mercedes, you need something for yourself. Maybe you need to find community. We have a wonderful team of women. We support each other. I know you hear all the time women supporting women, and sometimes it's hard to find. Well, our team at Park Lane is truly an example of that. We truly support each other in every single way. I've never met a group of women who is so pro-woman and pro-women supporting women. It's been a really a joy to be able to find it. And I'm sure whoever referred you here, and because you're watching this video, you probably already feel a connection with that stylist, a friendship building. And that's part of what this business is all about. And so community is another great reason to join right now. And then again, like I said, a side gig. I don't think anybody would say they don't need an extra little bit of money every month. And with Park Lane, you can earn hundreds of dollars a week. How would that change your life to earn, $1,000 extra a month, $2,000 extra a month? It is totally doable at Park Lane because of all the perks that I've just explained to you. So if you're thinking about joining, and I hope that you are, we offer 3 different kits. And so you can choose what you want to do. For $99, that gets you a year of your website, which you have your own personal website, you guys, where everybody can shop with you that wants to shop. So much fun. And it also gets you, for that $99, you get $500 in jewelry of your choice. So when you purchase a kit with Park Lane, you're not given jewelry that they choose for you. You get a link to shop. And for $500, the $500 worth of jewelry that you've purchased for just $99, you can select anything that you want. It's really amazing. You get to pick what you love. For $229, that's our second level kit, you get $1,000 in jewelry of your choice. A really, really good deal. And then the Boss kit, $439 gets you $2,000 in jewelry of your choice. That's the kit that I chose because I decided if I was going to go for it, I was really going to go for it. And I wanted all the jewelry to be able to show to my friends and customers. But the $99 kit, purchasing $500 worth of jewelry, is a really good value. And it's a great place to start. And again, like I said, there are other perks that come with that the stylist that referred you here can talk to you about. But those are the 3 kits that we offer, and you can choose one today. There's really nothing to lose, ladies, everything to gain. Beautiful jewelry, sharing it with your friends and family, community. What have I learned from joining Park Lane? What I've learned is, like I said, my fear doesn't have to win. I can try new things and do hard things. I've been able to do things that I never thought I'd be able to do before. And I've learned that at any time in life, we can change direction and learn something new. I hope that you guys have gotten a lot of fun information out of this. Like I said, if you have any questions, you want to know anything more about any of the details I've talked about, contact the stylist that referred you to this video. She'll be happy to help you. I can't wait for you guys to join Park Lane and see all the wonderful benefits and the beauty of being in this industry with this group of women and working for this family that is so wonderful. I know that I will see you all soon. Thanks again for tuning in, and I hope you have a great evening. Thanks, everybody.